Hi, I'm Lynne with Softsquares. Today is Saturday, which means it's time for the stitch-uation where we talk about all things quilting in my world. Alright, so I did a live earlier this week, so I'm going to try to do more of those. I was testing it out. It kind of was a disaster, but it worked. So my goal is to share with you the inventory that's coming in so you can see more closely than just the little teeny thumbnail that shows up online. So we're going to get to that, but there will be more lives eventually. Just right now, still trying to sort that out. And my husband had to go out of town, and there are still, I think, 25 cases, and maybe even more because I haven't checked lately. 25 cases of mostly fabric. I've been ordering a lot of fabric lately. Okay, so let's look at some things first. I have a package here. This came from Quilting in the Valley. This is a gal who makes quilting patterns, and I've ordered some, and they will be in the shop soon. We have 4 of this, which looks really fun. Quilting for All Seasons. It is a spiral bound book. Nice pictures. So that looks fun. So that's going to be in the shop soon. I'm ordering a lot of patterns and fabric. That's pretty much what I'm trying to load up my website with. And there's other things too, but that's what I want. Okay, I've got this new pattern. I ended up ordering a bunch of those because I thought it was really cool. And that might have been it. That is it for that one. There's so many patterns coming. I mentioned before, but let me just restate this. I now have all of the Fabric Cafe books from the very beginning. The books, not the standalone patterns, but all of their books. And if you don't see something I'm talking about now, it will be coming. And if you want to, you can send me an email if you have, if your question like that. Okay, I have another pattern. These I slipped open, but I haven't peeked in them yet. I've been going directly to pattern makers. So a lot of these are like young, new patterns. Probably not in the mainstream, may or may not have seen them. This one, she's tied it up all cute. It is material, no it's not, Cotton and Joy patterns. And there's several in here. So that one I really want to make. We have this one. And then we have this one. Get a good grip of it. Those seem to all be pre-cut friendly. And there's more in here. This is a different shop. This shop is, yeah, that one was Cotton and Joy did these patterns. And now Whole Circle Studio is this box. Quilt pattern starter pack. I forgot I did that. So there's like 6 or 8 different patterns. I ordered multiples. Okay. So I don't know which is the starter pack, but this is one of the standalone patterns I bought, so it must be all the others are the starter pack. Look how fun that is. Just half square triangles, just depends on how you place it. These tend to be a little more modern, not as traditional. I just wanted to get some variety. Okay, so here's my set. Oh wow. There's one of each of these, and then I ordered 2 sets. So we have little fishes, This is a mini quilt. Again, if you don't see these in my shop, you will see them soon, and if there's one you really want, just send me an email and I'll make sure if it's not sold that it gets your name on it. It might not even make it to the website depending on what you guys do. I'm thinking about now possibly doing some live stuff where you can buy patterns and fabric in a live feed. Not sure how I will do that because it's just me and my husband and we're both still trying to figure this out, but I do like that idea. So tell me what you think about it. But okay, so there's two sets of that. That was a nice variety. So now I've got myself a box with a lot of patterns in it to list. And there is a monthly swap that's going on my Facebook page for donation donation and swap of quilting fabric. You can get to it through the Softsquares Facebook page. And I'm not supposed to get fabric back, but since I did, I'm going to show you what came. So this month, our theme was St. Patrick's Day. So you had to send 2 fat quarters of fabric that are St. Patrick's Day or green. Because St. Patrick's is very specialized and not everyone wants that or can do it. And honestly, if you can, the goal is to pull from your own stash unless you really like shopping and you just want to go buy fabric. And that's totally your choice, but it's just a matter of what can people do. This one is from Mary, who always sends me something. Thank you for arranging the swaps. She's so sweet. Again, I don't need your fabric, but I'm not complaining that I got it. It's sure sweet. Thank you so much. All right, so if you guys want to sign up for this, go to that Facebook page. You have until the 10th to sign up under the listing for that month. The listing comes out around the 1st of the month, so I don't have next month's listing posted yet for you to go in. I'm calling it a listing. Post for you to go in and comment on, because it will tell you what we're going to be swapping. You say if you want to join or not, and then if you've not done it before, you send me an email with your address. You have until the 10th to sign up. Around the 12th, I will send out the master list of everybody you're sending it to, and if you choose to not do it, you can. So that's why each month you pick if you want to be in it or not. So this was for the month of January. I decided to try to go out a little bit so you have some time to work on things. So we did St. Patrick's Day. All right, so where's this box? Let me move this box. All right, so I received some information from a company called David and Charles, and they have patterns, and they asked if they could send me some catalogs. So I've got these, and I'm just now opening them for the first time. And so let's see what they are. Modern Landscape Quilts, 14 quilt projects inspired by the great outdoors. So I don't think this is a catalog. I believe it's actually, yep, instructions for the quilts. And they're a little more modern. Fun, really fun. That's a nice big book. Good pictures, lots to it. Wow. Is there something that gives us a quick overview of all the quilts? Maybe. I'm trying not to use my arm. It's hard. I can use my hands, just can't move my arm, my shoulder. But I do need to be careful about weight, and a lot of you are catching me doing things I shouldn't be doing when I did my live the other day. So thank you everybody for looking out for me and reminding me that I do need to take better care of myself. And my husband is like, ha, see? I know, you guys are all right. I am not the best at being idle. And anyway, I don't see anything that has pictures of all the different quilts. I was hoping I could just quickly show you. Wow, it talks about, okay, basic blocks, choosing your colors, how to plan out your quilt and piece it. This is just a nice introduction to it. It is almost like a magazine. I mean, it's a nice quality book. Half rectangle triangles, how to do them. So it looks like the first part of the book is, okay, now we're into projects. Okay, so here's one of them. They definitely are more on the modern side, which can actually make it a little more simple. That one's called The Lake. A lot of pages to it. Okay, oh wow. There's another one. We've got some really fun places that they went to take pictures. These are obviously inspired by scenery. And that one is called Canyon. Here's just two different ones. So, I will put information for them in my description box below. I honestly don't know much about them other than I'm really impressed with what I see. So, check them out. The best jelly roll quilts. We have these. David and Charles is the publisher. Okay, so you can see a couple of the quilts. This is more traditional. 25 jelly roll patterns for quick quilting. Another big book with more traditional photos in it, types of quilts. Nice instructions. That looked fun. So I'm going to have to check these out and see if they sell solo patterns. These books, from what I can tell, they're $24.99 each, and I think they're amazing. And they didn't send me a code. They just reached out to me and asked if I would show these in exchange for getting the books. And I love getting them. The link will be below. It is called, where did it go again? David and Charles. Please check the description below. I'll try to get more information on it if I can. I got some fabric swatches of a fabric line that I want to share with you. I do not know where to get the line, but there's enough information here that we can probably track it down. So if anyone figures it out, put it in the comments. But this is from one of the gals who I got patterns from. This is the Sewing Loft. And she's included a sample of fabric collection called Color Club with Wyndham of my fabric collection. So her name is Heather with the Sewing Loft. But these are really cute basics. And even though I don't have access to her fabric, I wanted to show you what they are. So if you can find it and you like these, you can hunt it down. And I might also be able to track it down. With all the fabric I have coming right now, I don't know if I'm going to order anything new for a while. But these are great basics. Just a tiny little print to them. They read as a solid. A little bit Lori Holt-ish. I actually prefer this over Lori's. If you love Lori, don't hate me. She's okay. More of a modern calico. Colors. Little polka dots, little wave, little chickens. Kind of a hatch print that comes on this one. Little stars. Here's a circle, little circle. Kind of a polka dot with a shadow to it. These have little pluses. The hatch. This is really pretty, deep, rich color, jewel tone. Love that. And I think I do want to look more into this because I like them. But right now, it's not something I carry. Doesn't mean I don't want to, but look how pretty. You know me, trying to put everything in one place. All right, here we go. Something like that. Okay, again, it's called Color Club from Windham, sorry, Windham, and it is Heather with the Sewing Loft. I like these. I do want to track them down. It's possible it's not even released yet because there's a lot of new fabrics that are coming out right now that are pre-order. This might be one of those. Okay, speaking of pre-order, I'm so excited. There's a lot of really fun stuff coming out that I have ordered, or at least know it's coming, so I can order it. And I will not be carrying a huge selection. I'm limited on space, and I wish I had the space to be like 8,000 square or 8,000 bolts like one of the stores I visited with my quilt shop tour. I would love to be in a fabric store. However, it's not possible, feasible, or practical, so I'm just doing what I can online. So a lot of what I'm carrying are going to be like small coordinating things as far as fabric, a lot of basics and blenders, and there will be some collections coming in. Like I just opened some fabric from Thomas the Train. There'll be others, and I still need to get in those boxes. I have not opened anything since that small box that I opened. So that was the only one that size. Nope, I'd take it back. There's at least 2 more that size, and then the rest of them are like double that size. The 24 that are still out there. No change other than I changed the angle of my camera because of the tripod issue, which we discussed last week. My goal, because there's so much to do, is to get a bunch of listings on every day. I'm still limited because there's so many listings, and I would absolutely love it if somebody wanted to help and do my computer work, my data entry. So it's coming. I do have the pattern figured out. The clues are being put together for the mystery quilt that ships in July. Soon I will be able to show you on one of my Saturday stitch-uation videos the fabrics you get to pick from for that. So you get to pick your your background fabric and your focal fabric. You're going to get those fabrics with your quilt, as well as the binding, the border, and the background. So once you pick your colorway, then everything else that goes with it will come with it. And it's about, the pattern actually got bigger. It's about 12.5 yards of fabric you're going to be getting. So that's called the mystery quilt. It's a mystery project box. So I have 2 boxes that are called mystery, and I'm trying to distinguish between the two, but make sure you understand what they are. The mystery quilt project actually says in the description quilt in it, and it says shipping in July. That's the one I'm talking about. The other one that's a mystery box that I'm holding in the picture that says "Oh Goody" on the end, I wanted to call it the "Oh Goody" box, but it doesn't really explain what it is because it is a mystery box. So it's the mystery box / "Oh Goody" box, and that is a box of quilting stuff, fun stuff that you get within a few days of you ordering, and I ship it right out. So it's something you can order every month if you wanted to make yourself your own little subscription. I'm not taking subscriptions, but at some point that might happen. But that is something that's different every time I put them together. You could order 2 in the same month and get 2 different boxes. So there's that going on. But anyway, the mystery quilt is coming along. I'm really excited. I'm hoping very soon to be able to share with you the fabric on that. So again, you'll see it here, and then the listing will be updated. Those of you that have already gone ahead and taken a leap of faith, ordered it, you will be contacted to pick out your stuff. So speaking of the holiday A and B box, there's no more $50 deposits on those. That is gone, but you can still outright buy those boxes. But if you did do a deposit, just going to make your payments under the custom orders section. That's where there's a listing where you can make payments. You make as many payments as often as you want, and it explains more in that. We will be sending a letter soon. I keep saying that, but it's true. It's coming. You will be getting a letter. We are tracking everything on the back end, but please reach out if you have questions. And my husband's email is mrfixit@softsquares.com. I'm doing my best to help you, but he is taking on that responsibility, and so I'm really having to go to him to get the information. So you can come to me with questions, or you can write him directly. He's really good at getting back with you. So Mr. Fixit is putting together the information that will be sent out in the email and is tracking everything. So we know exactly what's going on with you guys. I'm hot. It's the end of January, middle of January. I really do need someone, if there's anyone that wants to help, just out of the goodness of your heart, someone that wants to just help with some of this administrative stuff. I have a moderator for my Facebook. I wouldn't mind getting one more moderator just to pick up the slack for both of us. So if someone's interested, there's 2 groups on there. You can do one or both. Just let me know if that's something you're interested in. Again, it's the Facebook group for Quilting with Lynne, Soft Squares Quilting with Lynne, as well as the swap and donation page where that's just about moving fabric around. There's nothing, no promotions going on in there, but they're both my sites and I'm overseeing them. So anyway, help wanted. Okay, time for an update on my shoulder. I didn't really give you a whole lot of detail about what had happened, but it was January 2nd when the surgery was. So I'm 3.5 weeks out now, and it's rotator cuff, but there was more that happened when they were in there. They spent 2.5 hours in there, where normally it's 60 to 90 minutes. And they did it by scope, so they poke holes. There's actually 5 holes, so they had to move to get to the damage that was in there. And so basically the tendon needed to be repaired through here. It had pulled away from the bone, and I had a recession, so it actually pulled away and it was not going to reattach where it needed to. So that's what the main thing for the surgery was. They get in there and they find out that the tendon is actually frayed into 3 pieces, and they had to stitch them together and then suture them up. So that's why my mobility is limited. Most people get to start with just basic movement with physical therapy like right away. Not me. I have to wait. I don't go back in to see the doctor for another 2 weeks, and then I'll find out where I'm at and what I get to do. So I'm kind of in this bad place where, not a bad place, a tough place where I feel good. I mean, I'm not hurting. I'm used to the fact that I'm limited on what this brace will let me do, but I don't hurt, and I can use my hands. I can do a lot of things by myself. I still need my husband for a lot of things, but for the most part, I can do what I need. I'm not allowed to drive because the doctor's worried that if I needed to make a quick maneuver, I would not be able to, or if I did, I would rip this and we'd have a problem. So I'm not driving. I don't usually go very many places without my husband, and so we just are coordinating appointments, and it's working out really well. So anyway, besides that, I feel like I should be doing things because I kind of feel okay, and I'm getting used to having this here and my limited mobility, because first thing you want to do is just be normal and, you know, lift your hand up, your arm up, or even just washing my hair on one-handed. You know what? That's a lot to do. So, you know, anyway, I'm getting along, and as you could see by my live video the other day, I was really trying to get stuff done with my limited mobility, and I do think I probably moved too much. I didn't hurt anything. Doesn't mean I didn't do damage in there, but I will do my best to not do that anymore. But that's why I feel like I should be doing stuff. It's like, I feel okay. Why am I not allowed to do things? Oh yeah, there's a brace here, and that's why I'm in the braces, so I can't move. Anyway, I'm getting there. And then I'll get to possibly start with slow movements and work my way up. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to that, because I have things I want to do, and I probably could figure out how to sew. Right now, even though I really want to sew, there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to get done on the back end with administrative stuff and my website. So I probably won't make any progress on this for a little bit more. who knows? I don't know.
Hi, I'm editing this and I just remembered there's some stuff I forgot to tell you about. I'm sitting on my couch. This is where I hang out and do my editing. I don't have my brace on and it's okay. I have this special funny shaped pillow that it goes under the armpit and holds it out away from my body, right where my arm needs to be. So I actually really enjoy when I get to do this because I don't have to wear that thing that makes me so hot. I'm sure a lot of you have had similar, ailments or, a brace or some sort of restriction, and I'm not alone, but I'm sure, I want to say whiny. I have this funny bump on my head. All right. Okay, very important announcement. I am helping a gal round up fabric for Quilts of Valor. So Quilts of Valor is not new. There's chapters all over the United States. You might even be part of one. But I have a customer who is in Michigan who has asked for help. They're a very small chapter and they don't have access to a lot of fabric. And so she's looking for patriotic fabric, preferably red, white, and blue. Although it could be something with a patriotic theme and incorporates other colors. She's done some panels and things like that, but mainly red, white, and blue. And so what you do to help her is send your fabric to me. So my address is in the description. It's also on my website, softsquares.com. So send your fabric to me. I'm going to be sending her packages every so often, maybe once a week. It's something that will be ongoing. I also think it would be fun to help her with like a block where those who wanted to put together a block and send it to her. So I want to find out if she likes that idea and what block she wants us to do. That would be kind of a fun idea. So maybe some of you have done that or have some ideas on how to help her. And if you are part of a local chapter and you're helping with that, thank you so much for helping the veterans. This is a really neat thing that the Quilts of Valor organization does to let the vets know that they are appreciated. And there's actually a lot of vets that don't have these quilts yet. And Pat, who's the gal that I'm collecting the fabric for, said that they have found out about a nursing home that has a lot of gentlemen plus or not necessarily men, has a lot of people on it. And then it's also, they're already working with a bunch. So they have a long list is what I'm trying to get at. So let's help them. So send your patriotic fabric, red, white, and blue, whatever you've got, send that to me and I'll forward it on to her. Thank you.
And thanks for being here. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for helping my channel to grow. If you watch the little ticker, we're getting close to 6,000 subscribers, and there will be a big drawing when I hit that. And I keep saying 6,000 or 7,000, and I don't know why I keep saying the 7,000, but I'm going to do it when I hit 6,000. So that's coming up pretty soon. So subscribe if you haven't, and to be able to enter for the contest, you need to be a subscriber. So get yourself subscribed if you haven't done that yet. And thanks for supporting me. Don't forget to go to Facebook as well as softsquares.com, and that's where you can order your books as well as the inventory that I had just shown you. And again, if you don't see what you're looking for, just email me because I am really excited to show you, but I'm not the best at getting it available on my site. So I'm slowly getting to it, but you can always reach out to me. I am going to a class the first weekend of May. I signed up for EQ8 in-person academy. And for those of you who don't know what that is, playing with the string. EQ8 is Electric Quilter, an 8th version. That is where you can design patterns. I have a ton of quilts that I have made without patterns. You don't really even know about them because most of them have been given away. They're not anything I've been working on recently because I don't have patterns. Although there are a couple that have made it into a pattern form, and they're free patterns listed on softsquares.com. But they're kind of we did the best we could without using fancy software. So software to help with that will be a lot easier. And then I have a lot of really cool ideas and quilts that have been made up that I would love to turn into a pattern. And I have people that have volunteered to be pattern testers, but if you want to be on that list, let me know. There's no payment for it. It's just a matter of checking out my patterns. But the point is that software, they're having an in-person 2-day class, and I'm going to be going to Ohio to get in on that class. So I'm telling you, because if you are interested in the same thing, I have a link below for Electric Quilt Company where you can sign up and you can either upgrade your software, you can get add-ons, you can purchase the software, you can even do an at-home course. I personally am a hands-on learner and I wanted an excuse to go somewhere. And so did my husband. So I'm going to be going there in person. But if you decide that you're going to go to this, let me know so we can catch up while I'm there. And it's May, I believe, 2nd and 3rd is the in-person class with them directly in Ohio. Okay, so anyway, the software is awesome. The link for that where you can get all this information. Again, it's in the description with everything else. So, okay, I think that's all I'm going to ramble about today. Thank you for being here and again supporting me. I hope to see you soon. I hope you see me soon. Bye.